Hi, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Reels with Nikki. I'm Nikki Ogama. Welcome all. Thank you for the reception that I've gotten. Y'all are amazing people. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for the fact that you've been watching my videos. I really, truly appreciate your love. Leo, I just have a couple of things to, put out there. But then my point for the things that I'm about to say, it's not to shed light on hate ama ati kusema some people are rude. Actually, some people are rude, but my point is to shed light on some things that when people say it offends or affects people in different ways. For today, I'm going to say some things that people say and I find them very weird. So probably it might be a question, it might be a statement. So yeah, number one, ati hey, kwani Nicole, you wear heels and you're blind. Okay, so tell me the correlation between heels and blindness. I don't get it. I honestly don't. If you get it, please comment down below and let me know. Or if you share in the confusion, please let me know as well. Cause hey, I do not fathom the yeah. Number two, the weird thing that I've been told. Ata wacha being told, kuna yani you're walking with someone and then someone goes, Kai, she's dyed her hair pink and she's black. Okay, what has my hair got to do with my... By the correlation, see, party, I don't get it at all. Kuna vitu zenye watu sema hasini affect negatively, but music find to hilarious. I remember a friend of mine telling me a story where walikuwa napiga story like wametoka job, wanatembea sasa wakienda stage and wanapiga story, so they are laughing, they're enjoying themselves, yani wako vibe. And then some human comes and asks him, he's totally blind as well, ati kwani wewe you're happy and you're blind? And I'm like, kwani that's a sin? And he was very serious. So the friends were like, no, wacha kumongelesha hivyo. So the guy is like, nah, chill. He had to talk to the guy just to explain to him as in kwani ndio hata ajaribu ku understand where that statement came from. So for him, he felt like that statement came from a point of ignorance from some people, from that particular person. So mimi niko hapa ku clear ignorance. Basically, my job not today, but in any video nikiamua kutengeneza any video about visual impairment, most probably it's to clear ignorance, to reduce ignorance. Kama sita clear, at least nitafanya my part in the world ya ku reduce. So I found very weird. So I'm not born blind. I became blind at some point in my life. So some things when sighted people talk about, I can relate. For example, nikiambia mse, nilicheki your stuff, it was funny. And then some human asks me, ngoja ulicheki aje? And I'm laughing. You just burst my laughter like that. Ati ulicheki aje? Ati what do you mean ulicheki? Ngoja turudi nyuma. Ati ulicheki aje? What do you mean ulicheki? And I'm like, I thought it was common sense, to be honest, because like as a sighted person, when you're watching something, you watch it with your eyes and you listen with your ears. So for me, because my eyes don't work, I honestly thought it was common sense that since I cannot see, you just assume I hear, I listen. So mi kuna vitu zingine by the way miujiuliza kwani si common sense. When now I lost my sight, people would admit, some people from my previous school ama my previous friends who'd ask, "Bidhi unakulanga aje?" And I'm like, kwani okay, comment down below mni explain ya stima huwa ikipotea hamkulangi. Because me, I find it hilarious. Kwani stima huwa ikipotea kwenye hamkulangi, mnaacha kukula mpaka stima ipotee? Because that's how I'm looking at things. Kuna different experiences zenye nimekuwa nayo, and you'd find an event is happening and we are many people, so I have to be put in a group. But unapata mse hanieki kwa group, assuming I can't use a phone because I'm visually impaired. Acha nikwambie hiyo kitu inanibo. Hiyo kitu iliniuma. nilikuwa contestant kwa competition flani, but because I was a contestant, I had to be put in a group. I wasn't put. So watu wanapewa homework, mi yangu naambiwa late na huyo msee mwenye ako kwa group, and then ati nimtumia yeye alafu ndio yeye post. Let me tell you, my homework was always delivered late. 1 and 2, mi ndo nagombanishwa ati my homework was delivered late. Yet these people never put me in this group. But I'm not here to complain about the challenges I've been through. I'm just here to point out some weird questions people ask, some statements people make, and kuna tu vitu zenye watu uliza, and I'm like enyewe, like if you try just a little bit to use your common sense, imagine it make sense. Like, okay, if a person walks up to me and asks me, hey, by the way, how do you use your phone? Because that has happened. If you watched my second video, you'll see where I talk about I went for a camp, and I met a person who literally sat next to me and watched me use my phone just to see how I do it. And akaniambia mpaka nikam text, in fact, just to see that it's actually real. I text like any normal person. The difference is natumia screen reader. So like for my phone, I use VoiceOver, because for my laptop, I use something called JAWS. It's a screen reader. So huyo mtu aliniuliza, and I don't have a problem with that. In fact, mtu akinipata nikitumia phone aniulize a couple of questions. Like the main theme of this channel is ask, do not assume. We are here to be educated. We are here to learn. We are here to vibe. We are here to have fun. So yeah. It just so happened that I was talking to a couple of people, and one of those people in that conversation was like, I was working in a certain organization, and you know, it was an organization for persons with disability. And then Nicole, do you know it? I'm like, yeah, I know it. Then I go like, you know me, I know how persons with disability like to be referred to as. I'm like, okay, that's nice, that's awesome. If you know, I mean, big up. So akasema ati you should call them persons with disability. Sijui alisema you should call them persons with disability, ama sijui alisema nini. So for me, I'm here to kuchoma hiki tu ya differently abled. Why? Okay, najua kuna in fact program inaitwa, even I've been in that program, but I'll tell you why I have a problem with the statement differently abled. Differently able is a way to sugarcoat the word disability. It's how do you call it? It covers the fact in a downgrade disability, I'm saying. Like inafanya hiyo disability yako ikae kama disability. Kwa sababu people use that statement because they are afraid of using the word, oh, she's blind, oh, she's deaf, oh, she's, you know. People are afraid of such words. People are afraid of using the word itself instead of, like me wambia mtu, if you cannot say blind or you cannot say deaf or physically challenged, nasikianga hiyo ndo watu wana prefer. In fact, I've been called a physically challenged person before, and I was like, I am not physically challenged. I can walk, I can run. It's just that I'm blind. So, and no offense to anyone else with disability, but personally, mimi kama Nikki, I prefer either you just refer to me as Nicole or Nikki, because that's my name. But if you have to tell someone else, oh, Nikki has a disability, you can just say Nikki has a disability. Which disability does she have? She's blind. Imagine I would be offended. But if you go there and you tell them, oh, she's differently abled. She's differently able. I just want you to know she's so able differently. Yani, you guys don't even know what she can do. And I'm like, okay, wejibambe, but technically, I just don't get the whole hula baloo differently abled because we're trying to sugarcoat stuff. But also, the videos about statements or questions that people ask that I find very weird, or behaviors too. There's a time I went in January too, in fact. I had gone for a training, and in that training, someone walked up to the table ilikuwa saa saba. Did I just say saba? Sapa. Ilikuwa time ya sapa, and a friend of mine tulikuwa tumekaa naye. So this guy walks up to us and is like, hi, unaitwa nani? Akauliza beshte yangu akamwambia. Then the guy asks her, anaitwa nani? And he's whispering. So my friend goes like, si ujibu, si niwe anauliza. Nikamwambia zi amekuuliza mjibu. Why I did that is to show that I can hear him, but I choose not to answer him for him to understand that I could hear him in the first place. Because hiyo ndio kitu nimejaribu kuambia wase, I am blind, not deaf. And as much as I lost a lot of friends even after losing sight, what I understood is that, because I used to feel as a child, it's like watu wana feel nika blindness is contagious. Well, it's not. It's honestly not. So if you sit in a place and you're like, I am lonely, imagine there are people who are visually impaired seated by themselves feeling the same thing. So technically, how mi usema cheat others as you would want to be cheated, because honestly we are all the same person. The difference is probably I have a different personality, and also I am blind, and probably you're a person who has no disability whatsoever. But musema, every person has an inability. So you could be sighted but you cannot sing to save your life. Hata ukaekewa bunduki kwa kichwa, you would not do it to save your life. Personally, mimi naweza imba to save my life and other people's lives. I love music. It is a vibe, it's a passion, it's something I use to escape and many other things. What else can I say? But honestly, generally what I was just putting out there is that hizi maswali zenye watu uliza zinakuanga very weird. Like you see, if someone, kuna maswali zenye unaweza uliza and I can explain to you, okay, so I do this like this like this. Kakura mse aliniuliza ati, so ukiendanga salon unawaambianga unataka kala gani kwa kichwa? And I was like, I say pink. Actually, I buy pink and I go sit there and they apply it on my hair. I don't go to the salon kama sasa ndio wanaenda kununua. So yeah, it is not very hard, most especially if you are not born blind. I think I should put that out there. There's a difference, because mimi sasa, there's some things I know. Like there's a time I was having a conversation with a friend who was born blind, and I said, my favorite color is pink and purple. What's your favorite color? And the guy goes, but I don't know colors because I have never seen them. So to me, I don't know. Then he said, I don't know, nasikianga watu wakisema gold and silver are really nice colors, so probably that. And I was like, okay. That's when I realized there's a difference. As much as najua kuna watu wenye watani bash to some extent, saying there's no difference between a person who was born blind and who was not. Yeah, like kuna difference. And when you watch me, you've just watched an example of a person who wasn't born blind. So I personally wasn't born blind. I became blind at the age of 9. So technically kuna part ya shule yenye nimekulia. I have experienced blind. I was never in a blind school though. So there's a lot of things I cannot relate to. I was in an integrated school. So easy comments, because I remember I joined school and the first thing someone told me was, usijali, you're still an amazing person even if you've lost it. So at the time I was wondering, what is this person talking about? I was like, me, I don't feel less, so I don't understand why you're telling me that. At the time, I kind of buried the fact that it took me time to accept that I'm blind, or to accept the word blind. I knew I couldn't see, I just didn't know mentally that I was blind. Like, kuna venye sikuwa nimeikubali, so it took me some time. But I love your vibe, I love your support, and thank you for always being there for me. For those who are my support system, thank you so much for keeping me sane. Na wale wenye wamekuwa hapa wakisubscribe, thank you so much for being patient with me. I am back, seriously back. Napenda vibe yenu, napenda the support. Keep supporting me, like, share, subscribe, and your thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified that I have posted. Kama kuna kitu imekubwa about hii video, please comment down below and let me know what it is. I don't mind positive criticism. Kama kuna kitu umeona kwa hii video, ama kuna kitu umesikia kwa hii video yenye imekurab, be different. Let me know. I'm open to criticism. Napenda, in fact, I like that because it helps me grow in one way or another. So yeah, Nawapenda wote. Mob love, peace, happiness. I love you.